We are green flag and racing at Kansas. The field stacks up. Some people fail to get going, and David Pedgel, one of those people who had to check up hard on the start. We ride back to Carl Gaulis, who is in the middle of 3 wide. They're already fanning out. Dagan Roca fading away on the outside now. Dropped 2 positions back now, trying to stay around the outside on Daniel Selway Jr. now trying to get back to the inside. Here comes CJ Erdman up the middle in that 94 Reese's machine. And he will dive it to the middle. 3 wide, Dagan Roca on the top lane. Color McGill on the outside as well. The points leader trying to look for position. CJ Clark looking for the lead now. And Kenneth Pekas as they file out 3 wide behind. They jump to the apron. And look, everyone just scrabbling for positions, trying to look for whatever ground they can. Dagan Roca able to get clear of that. Packed has a little bit of contact between Erdman and McGillen in the middle as drivers fanning out, looking for grip where they can find it and getting out of the dirty air. CJ Erdman stuck in the middle of 3 wide. Daniel Selway Jr. giving a little bit of a squeeze to the 94. And on the bottom, it's a row of 390s. And Color McGillen dives it into the outside. Dagan Roca on the bottom. Kenneth Pekas on the outside. And CJ Clark has cleared away for the lead. I think I actually missed that move entirely. So CJ Clark leading by a solid margin already here in Kansas. And oh, they're just getting right on each other's door there. Drivers leaving each other just barely enough space for 5 positions across just a couple of tenths as Daniel Selway Jr. gets slow up the straightaway. It almost comes up into Brennan Schuett and Ronan Suarez. Suarez actually in the wall there. Will be able to get off it. Yes, he does. That's severely hurts momentum. There's a little bit of contact there between Jacob Smetana and Schuett. And Daniel Selway Jr. is trying to hold on to what he can, losing some positions and momentum here. As here comes Smetana looking to the middle, trying to find what room he can. Ooh, just getting close there to the outside and cuts back underneath CJ Clark, and Jacob Smetana will jump to the lead. Nothing CJ Clark can do there. Maybe thinking it's not a whole lot worth defending this move this early on, as I would say it arguably is. It's a lot harder to... It's a lot easier, I'd say, to build a gap here at Kansas as opposed to last week at Auto Club, where drivers really just could not break away from each other and build a gap. So everyone kind of picking and choosing their battles right now. They don't want to fight something if it's not worth it, not this early on at least. And I would imagine that that's going to hold true until about lap 60, where the moves that you make then will, greatly affect. It's 3 wide in the front. CJ Clark goes around, and CJ Erdman as well.
You can't push me up into him.
Erdman, CJ Clark going through the grass. Erdman spins. Clark's able to keep it going. And because they were off the racing surface, it will remain green. CJ Clark able to rejoin the racing service. As there's a big crash, it's Vicente Herrera, the 32, and Alex Martinez with some wheel damage there. There's another car involved. Didn't see who it was. Carl Gaulis, the 73.
God, screw you.
Involved. Wheel damage to Vicente Herrera in the 32. Seems like it might be okay. Yeah, we get the replay here. Cargalis kind of... Might need a chase cam here. It's Herrera. It had nowhere to go there. Just piled into the incident. Didn't really have time to slow down, it looked like. See here. Alex Martinez on the outside. Loose on the top. He's trying to correct it. Can't correct it in time. And the second he turns away... I mean... Kind of, to me, feels like a racing incident. Martinez was trying to collect the car on the outside. He collects it. You can see him stop turning on the exit. And then Carl Gaulis kind of comes up, I think, just expecting Martinez to be higher up because of that just being the natural progression of the line. Pekas looks to be holding his line. Erdman just drifts up. He's half a car up now. Pekas goes up a little bit in reaction, and then Erdman just comes up more. And just gives the door to the 83. And the net code takes over on the CJ Clark incident. There was no actual contact there between, but just miscalculated by the computer as to where the cars were. And we are racing here at Kansas once again. A great start, or great restart by the 43 of Fry, who is able to get off into a strong lead here already. A few car lengths opening up as... We have 3 cars, 3 wide. Here comes Payson Lindsay to the bottom. Pedal stuck in the middle, 3 wide. Pushes on the outside from the Smetanas. And Jacob Smetana gets the bumper. And Payson Lindsay gets into him, around him, multiple cars into the wall. Hard incident. Pedal up in the air on top of other cars. As that is a substantial incident. Not entirely sure. So Payson Lindsay on the bottom. Jacob Smetana goes into the corner, gives a push to Kean Fry. Who gets right into him. Payson Lindsay, and he kind of comes down Ooh, I don't know. That is extremely tough to call. It looks like Smetana comes down, but also looks like Lindsay was... I don't know, I guess that's just natural progression of the corner.
Like putting a key in a door.
Pedal.
That's how you pronounce my name.
Man, into the restart zone, and another great restart by Kean Fry in the 43, who gets away well. The bottom very strung out as Kenneth Pikus will immediately jump to the bottom on Peter Smetana. He'll go, well, not quite through. Well, yes, he will. Smetana hangs it right on his door. He'll get the side draft and get the momentum off the corner. Possibly having a little bit of help as well from the 18 is side drafting down the straightaway, trying to hold on to some positions. Here comes Daniel Selway Jr. for the lead. To the bottom goes the 91, and Kean Fry very slow on the top lane. Pikus will be able to filter through into second, and then Smetana and McGillen looking for a way by the 43 car now as well to try and follow the front two through. As here comes Pikus looking to the bottom. He shows his nose to Daniel Selway Jr. As Brendan Chewett trying to make a move on the 18. Smetana looking underneath McGillen as everyone's kind of falling back. Kean Fry makes a little bit of a mistake off the corner. It's going to hurt his momentum substantially. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway as here comes Smetana on the bottom of McGillen. Will he be able to get the grip on the bottom? Yes, he will. Does he clear? Not quite. Gets to... Yes, he does. Peter Smetana gets ahead of Kohler McGillen and Kenneth Pikus. Now the next driver up, and then Daniel Selway Jr. will be after that for the 25 car, but I don't think that's going to be quite as easy.
Oh, Daniel Selway, he's going to be pitting. He's pitting in.
Oh!
We got pitters. The cycle has begun.
So this is it. Could this be the call? The trigger's pulled, and it is loaded. Owen Burrows. Oh, there's a car spinning in the background. Landon Norris. He's able to get it going. His car's...
Yeah, Landon Norris had just came out the pit road. Landon
Maybe
Norris.
dealing with cold tires. Oh, no!
Signs.
Update from Race Control. Daniel Selway Jr. has a speeding penalty on pit road.
I had an atrociously slow end.
That was your race leader.
Yeah, I did not practice it.
Or not race leader, but that was someone who was battling for the lead. Daniel Selway Jr.
Well, actually, no, I didn't.
Having such a strong run.
And then he speeds back-to-back, devastating mistakes.
Unbelievable. Shuett also speeds a good run, ended for the 09. Oh, Kenneth Pikus almost... He overshoots his box. He has to back up in his stall.
Kohler McGillen. Top 5. He's in 4th. 5.2 seconds back.
I think that's going to be the one that does it. I think that's going to be the driver that calls Smetana in pretty much. That's the trigger. Smetana's already passed pit road. So that's a huge part. McGillen called it, and he has the gap that he can call himself to pit road, come down, get tires, get fuel, and Smetana cannot follow him in. But CJ Clark also coming down pit road.
The leader's pitting now.
Yep, so that's the call that changed it all as CJ Clark, Peter Smetana, both down pit road after
Owen
the call
Burrows stays out.
They know that it's not worth going around anymore. Owen Burrows trying to maybe tough it out, maybe hope for a caution. Is this for position? Here's Kohler McGillen. Smetana down the straightaway. McGillen, the points leaders, are right with each other. McGillen with the 1-lap undercut, and look what it does.
It gained 5 seconds, and there's only 1 lap difference.
That is unbelievable. Or maybe, hang on.
Did he take rights only, perhaps?
Potentially, I was going to say, did he even take tires?
He's only losing about a second a lap. Oh, no, well.
Oh, man.
Yes, I was thinking. Kenny Pikas reports he is pitting this time.
Wolf,
so that
to battle him.
That shies away the battle then for the lead. So Kenneth Pikus' bid for the win is over. As
Isaac Herr has yet to pit though.
Still going.
He saved.
Wait for
he
the
was
last calls.
Quite far back.
Yeah, he was, and he doesn't have as much of a gap as Pikus did to play with. So this is...
If he can make it, it will come down to the wire.
Isaac Herr is trying to go to the end, and Peter Smetana wants to deny that. You can see them. They're within the same shot. There's 4 laps to go. Isaac Herr, what do you have to
looking for his first win?
There's 3 laps.
He's going to use the draft from the cars in front of him to try and maintain some pace.
Yes, he will. There's a lot of cars. There's big battles going on up front. Brendan Chewett and Winkler getting into it in the corner as there's 2 laps to go. Isaac Herr trying to do the impossible and save enough fuel which didn't seem doable. I mean, some of the best drivers in the league couldn't manage to do it. So now Isaac Herr is trying to deny them. 1 lap to go. Isaac Herr still leads. White flag in HRL from Kansas. Here in ARCA, we have been treated to a brilliant race here today on the intermediates. Isaac Herr, using the draft down the back straightaway, dives into turn 3 for the final time. 30 starts with no success. That streak ends today. Isaac Herr at a turn 4 has the push. He's out of fuel. Wins in Kansas. Unbelievable. And he gets turned to the line.
Pass inspection. The illegal fuel tank is destroyed.
Plenty of support to the 53.
He saved
he barely made it.
the precise ounce he needed to make it to the end.
What a
As you can see, the
drive.
whole field coming to his aid.
He was getting pushed across the line by, I think it was Brennan Schuett.
He must have ran out on the back stretch if he lost 5 seconds.
I mean, just kick the clutch in and just drive. That's all he could do.
Oh,
he gets a
the
help
burnout
from
assist.
He gets a burnout.
Assisted living.
There you can see he's got the help from Kenneth Piquez as everyone tries to come to his aid. I said it once. I'll say it again. I can't iterate it enough. 30 starts.
Oh, 9, if you're still here, I would get fucking suspended.
If that's what it took
I can't believe
to
you did that.
see the checkered flag as the leader.